We've got three running tracks in a leisure park that all start and finish in the same place. We've got P running along this one, Q running along this one, and R running along this one. They're running at the same speed, and so we're asked in what order do they reach the finish, hence, i.e., which track is the longest. Let's try and work out these lengths. So I decided to say, without loss of generality, the radius or the diameter of the big circle, or from start to finish, is going to be 2, which means the radius of R is just going to be 1. And therefore, for R, the perimeter that is running along is going to be 2 pi R divided by 2, because it's a semicircle. So just pi R, so just pi. And we can scale it up. There's nothing wrong with just saying it's 1, because if we scale it up, they'll all just get scaled by the same amount. Yeah, let's take a look at the other two. So that was R. Let's take a look at Q. So I'm going to say that the radius of this little semicircle is Q. So then for the similar lines, it would be Q times pi as the perimeter, because remember it's 2 pi R divided by 2. So the radius is Q, the 2's cancel, that's why we're left with 2Q. Now this is Q as well, and remember the whole thing is going to be 2. So this diameter is 2 minus 2Q, which means the radius of this semicircle is going to be 1 minus Q. And then we're going to get 1 minus Q pi as the arc length, or the perimeter of this part. And these are just going to cancel. Well, sorry, they're going to partially cancel. So Q pi plus pi minus Q pi just again gives us pi. And you can probably see where this is going, because surely this other one's going to be exactly the same. Um, I could call this P, for example, and then this would be 1 minus P. I'm going to get exactly this, like, there's nothing special about, these lengths. However I split it up into 2, or I could even split it up into 3, we're going to get the same cancelling going on. It's going to leave us with pi for each of the perimeters. And therefore, in what order they reach the finish, they're necessarily going to arrive all at the same time.